Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Auburn Tigers, Jordan-Hare Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Clemson Tigers, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Will kick off to get us underway. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25.
Force him ahead. I was like, why the fuck is he on the lead?
Football with the run. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
What's up?
There's a really nice play there. The thing I like about this guy, too, his versatility. He's not just good running.
Maybe took in one of those bags.
Catch and he can block. And
like
you think about all the greats they've had at the position in recent years. Versatility at the running back position. Being an every down back. And that's exactly what this guy embodies.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Now, guys, when you're talking about Clemson, running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. Four-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely here.
Oh, he's going to be a great fit. I mean, when you get a great player like that, the whole fan base gets jacked up. You see it all over social media, and it starts to build some momentum in your recruiting class.
What's that?
Give to the single back. They drag him down, but not before he picks up a Clemson first down.
Well, they only needed 1 yard, so no mystery there. Turn around, hand it off, and he finds a way to get it.
Here comes Clemson with another first down. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Hard-hitting tackle. Let's take a second and talk about Clemson. They've done a really good job in high school recruiting just last week, a commitment from a big-time four-star defensive back. David, what does a commitment like that do for the program?
I mean, so exciting. Like, once you start creating momentum in recruiting, it's really fun to watch it. And getting a guy like that in the back end, in the secondary, that's so important to your defense, man, does it get you excited. And other guys now say, hey, I might want to go play with that cat.
The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a first down.
And I think on that last run play on third down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They've got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
Might as well give it to him again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Takes the handoff. It's Randall. Inside the 25. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 22 after the huge pickup.
This defense really is on their heels. They've been on the field now for a long time on this drive, and they're just getting pushed around at the point of attack up front like we saw in that last play.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, oh, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Caught behind the line. It's Moore. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. 10th play of the drive coming up, but this time a chance for the defense to get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking for the score. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You could see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Smashes it between the uprights. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Quarterback on the keeper. Makes it past the marker. Breaks into the open. He's at the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And he makes the extra point. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5.
Right. Is that a cold?
90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Picks up the first down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
From the gun, running back on the move. After the filthy move, he's got room. Running it inside the 30 and finally out of bounds at the 27.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big gain for the offense.
To the ground, he's got it again. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And I tell you what, no secret on this drive. This offense, they're not trying to maintain balance. They're trying to line up and just dot you right in the eyes. 4 straight runs, get the first down, and really starting to play physical.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Tight end now in motion. The give to the back. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Clemson looking to convert on 4th down. Trying to keep the drive alive. There he goes. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. Clemson jumps to the line. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
Well, with this situation on the field, this defense has their hands full because this running back just seems to have a nose for the end zone. Of course, he scored his last time out. He's really good down here close to the goal line, finding creases.
They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Quarterback keeps it. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. Guys, let's chat a little big picture Auburn. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. He'll fit right in.
The Tigers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. This quarterback part of their running game. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42.
You know, we talk about quarterbacks having to make quick decisions, and I think you saw it on that play. Nobody opened downfield, and he just decided to take off.
And the Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To throw, it's Knight. Oh, what a play, it's intercepted. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. No more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, the inside give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They'll leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. On the move to his left. He'll try to do it himself. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time they let him get out of bounds.
The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Just going to keep it after the snap. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Complete downfield. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. We're at off the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Big plays like that makes play calling so much easier. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 34. The give from the gun. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
They'll ride the hot hand. Got some room, entered the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. The give out of the gun. Turning it on. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for room. It's Randall. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Tigers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. Buys a little time with his feet. Blasted as he lets it go. Intercepted. At the 40, there he goes. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
The safe call on the wide receiver screen. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? They go to the ground. Oh, better look out.
That is just crazy.
That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Auburn to the line in a hurry. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wide receiver comes in motion. On the run, it's Cobb. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. Splits the uprights. It's good. The lead now 7 here in the third quarter. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Clemson will kick this deep to get the second half underway. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Grab behind the line. It's Singleton. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
That is a great response by this defense. You know you went into the half, you made some adjustments, talked about, listen, we're not down that much, we're very much in this game, but it starts with the first possession. And how about the first play, they get a sack?
So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Send the tight end in motion. Off play action on first down. Looking to scramble. Throws into the middle of the field.
Dude, you were open. You were open, and then you...
He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
And if you're the quarterback, you
so
might want to stop
unlucky.
throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming in this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the
even
entire
playmaker,
country. He's already been
dude.
picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field. Because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven, if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
That's just unlucky. That's right. Just keep playing.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to pass. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And listen, I think the offense did a really good job isolating that running back on a linebacker, running the angle route, had him open. Running backs there, you got to make that play, man. Had a chance after the catch to do some damage.
Gonna have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He's got it on the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
Give to the running back. He's going to come up just a bit short. It'll bring up fourth down from the 43. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it.
Damn, someone was watching tape. I didn't know if Peso knew that I was running or not.
Coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Wants to go up top. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. That's caught. It's Singleton. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
I guess it's better
than 10 for the offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Gonna run it. It's Alston. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
It'll be 3rd and long. Using his feet. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Auburn trying to convert on 4th down.
Bro, it switched my camera angle instead of switching me on to the player.
Before he's able to pick up the first down. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish.
Instead of switching me on, it switched me to the 4th and inches.
Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Snap it to the back.
If we hold Peso here, maybe he missed the field goal.
The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him, get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
The Tigers are way behind the sticks on this third and
No,
forever.
no, no, no. God, what are we doing?
Quarterback will keep it.
I
He is
appreciate you
not
for
going to
waiting,
get
Chris.
there. Stop short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it's right down the boulevard.
I deserve to lose this game. I'm getting shut out all second half.
In the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. South Alabama is getting cooked right now at home, and it's all over about the Friday. A lopsided affair with miscues and missed tackles. They're trailing by 14 to Southern Miss. Just another week of football in the Sun Belt, guys, where we've come to it.
He's going to throw deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
And I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
So now it's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Buys a little time. On the move, he fires. He's got it. Oh, he's got some space. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle,
This guy has,
but
like,
he has enough for
got
the first
hurt
down.
like 3-4 times this game.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry. But they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught. But how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Shakes off the defender. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. Clemson now operating in the red zone. Give to the back. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Clemson. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
The best running backs are the...
Oh, they block it. That's a live ball.
I
He
just
can
love
take it
this
back
game,
for 2.
dude.
So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And it was capped off with an impressive 18-yard touchdown run. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They want that clock to run.
All right,
I know
somersaults
exactly
for
what I
5
have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely.
Maybe it's 2-3 yards he somersaulted.
Save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the wideout. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Wow, what a great timeout.
And the Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. A run for the quarterback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, how about this, D? You think they're locked in and dialed into this quarterback and his ability to run the football? You've seen him make plays throughout this game. They know it. They're seeing it, and they're making sure that guy's not going to beat him.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. The Tigers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch.
Fuck you, bro.
The defense got caught that
Covered.
time, and they
Bro, even put a man on him.
at the 41.
And they really haven't put the ball in his hands and said, go win the game. Like, it's kind of been balanced, but this offense, down the stretch, this is a great indication for this offense because he's making a play through the air in a big moment. Gonna need more of it.
Not much
Bro,
running
even
room
put a
here
man
thanks
on
to this
him.
senior defender. Quick timeout call by
God,
the
it was a
defense,
safety,
stopping
too.
the clock to
It's
save
not
as
even
much
like it's
time as possible
a
for their
linebacker.
offense.
Put a fucking
After the
safety.
productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give on the inside. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Right down the boulevard, it's good. That gives them now a 7-point lead here in the final period. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner is stopped.
I guess that was stupid as fuck.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. A little too
Bro, I was
anxious
really
on that
hoping that
offensive
didn't
line. That'll be a
happen.
false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
I had it perfectly drawn up.
Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Quarterback now breaking the field. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. They make the stop, but a big pickup thanks to the big arm from this senior quarterback. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. A deep throw as the clock winds down.
No.
The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. Here in the fourth quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football. They're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best. At that time, they were able to force an incompletion.
This defense will try to keep everything in front. He'll pull it down. He's taking the deep shot. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment.
I'm debating if like
Great job by the team.
on that
staying focused, understanding it's a close battle. Win those one play at a time, and then look up. And then
dude, I set my feet though. Yeah, I don't know what that extra.
Veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is
focused. If I hit square on
the task at hand.
If his guys don't turn around.
That will put the wrap on things from here for.
It was fucking horrible offense all game. What's up? Yeah. In my car. Huh? Right there.
Are they redness or dry?
Dry, I think. What am I wearing? I'm going separate because I have plans after. What? I have a belt for me. Here. Here. Not this one. Right. This is Dad's. Yeah. Okay, but what pants am I wearing? Can you... Huh? Let me see. Bro, I gotta wear mine. I'm gonna check the bathroom. Can you pick out what I'm wearing for me though? Huh? No, I thought you had pants for me. No, baby Birkin.
One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Gamecocks will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. To the air on first down. Under fire. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play, I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on 3rd down. Leaves it with the running back.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
So we're scoreless. Their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on 4th down in his own territory. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
Finds a little bit of room, give him a couple down to the 23. And the Gamecocks are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Quick strike complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Low man wins. Defense that time on 4th down was expecting run, and you saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
Great running backs consistently make people miss, and he did a really good job of breaking one tackle, but he couldn't do it to the next, and to the next, and to the next. The offensive line going to have to do a lot better job, giving him some more space so he can get out in the open field and make some plays for this offense.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
And this offense... slow, man. It's kind of frustrating because you had that bye week last week. What do? You go back and self-scout, look at yourself. What can I do better? And then you come out in the first quarter and you're not playing great out the gates. They got to find themselves in a little rhythm, knock off some of that bye week rust.
Punt is in the air. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Wants to throw. It's Sellers. Going downfield for the big play. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Got his man quickly. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can.
It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
Well, the offense is trying to run the football at this area of the field, right? They're just trying to give themselves some space so they can go operate, but the defense just bullied him up front at the point of attack, and they're able to tackle that guy for a loss down at the 1-yard line.
They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep him there. From his end zone, trying to loosen up this D. Got his man on the right. Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Kentucky right back to the line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Looking for a man. It's Bowling. It's on target and complete.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield, or if he lines up at wide receiver, this dude can get open, and he can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on third down here. He's looking downfield to throw. He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. End off from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball off.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Now adjusting. Looking left. Oh, he dropped it. He had the pick in his hands and a chance for one of his patented big plays, and he couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Bennett. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Now, Lenoris Sellers was sensational down the stretch last season when the Gamecocks won 6 of 7 games. Sellers threw 18 touchdowns, only 3 picks. What would you like to see from him, David, for the Gamecocks to become a force in the SEC?
It's not running, Reese. There
he goes. say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6.
This defense has got to get better at tackling in the open field or gang tackling, because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy down, have fun with that.
He makes a grab, and he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. The Gamecocks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. On 2nd and goal, he carries again. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the move. Runs through a tackle. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Kentucky going quickly.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. And a short gain here in the first quarter will come to a close. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the 2nd. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. To the air, it's Boley. Moves away as he feels pressure. Fires on the move. It's complete. Turning it on. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. I mean, again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to
unleashes one deep. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
Man, what great discipline by this defense. They didn't sit on route short. They take a shot down the field on 3rd and short. Questionable shot, probably. Nice job being disciplined and getting the interception.
Yeah, and just because you have the shot play called on 3rd down like that as a quarterback, that doesn't give you the freedom to just throw it down there if he's not open. I think that time he forced it into traffic, and that's why it got picked off.
Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Right on target this time. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. They're working that left side. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Trying play action. Floating away. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Finds a tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. He did not hesitate, going for it on 4th and short from the 49. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground.
And I tell you what, I can justify when it's really short, but when it's 4th and medium on your side of the territory, man, that success rate continues to plummet down, and now they've just set this offense up in really good position.
He breaks a tackle. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle, but how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on 3rd down. Got it behind the line. It's Brown. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed behind the line. It's Brown. Gets away from one. Continues to fight for yards. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
Beck's going for the goal line. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Kentucky right back to the line. Go straight ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Bennett. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. He wants to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Use the play fake, now to throw. Might be looking to run. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Wide open, he makes the catch. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam. The defense finally got it. From the 30-yard line on 1st down. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Gets it out fast. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Quarterback strolling away from Heath. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. And the Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw again. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete Now setting up a big decision here on 4th.
Makes the grab past the marker. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. And guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with... He's trying to get it in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Back to pass on 2nd down. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They want to throw it. Makes the grab for the 2.
Gotta love the execution. Not easy to throw down here, but the quarterback made a good read, accurate throw, and they come away with 2 points.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. To the air, it's Bowling. And they're not on the same page there.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He's going to take off. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. Kentucky going quickly. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They use that sideline as a defender and get him out of bounds at the 36.
Listen, at this point, the end of the 1st half, you're trying to generate some points. 1st downs are the most important thing. So a really good job there converting on that 3rd. I love the decision by the quarterback. You kind of wonder, though, are they going to want to be a bit more aggressive and maybe start taking some more shots and attack?
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Wildcats. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the 1st half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Bennett. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Makes the grab. It's Harbor. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or 2. Nice job, nice success.
He's going to run it. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Pulls it in, it's Bennett. He'll walk and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. The Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. Might be calling a hot route. Still looking, on the move. He turns it loose to the left. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He's not afraid to go deep. Almost had the pick there. Would have been his 2nd of the game. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab. It's Smith. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Here comes the heat. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle box as he knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. One more snap coming before halftime. Wants to go up top on first down. Snags it down the right side. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And how about the aggressiveness? This coach says, I'm going for it. We're going to put 6 on the board. Time ticking down. Maybe be a little bit more conservative. I love the way they put the hammer down. Now they have the lead going into the half. An extra point away from a 7-point lead.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Kentucky will boot it deep to get the second half underway. He'll bring it out. It's Bennett. He gets a block. He's got an alley. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
You can't start the second half any better than that. You're trying to come out of the locker room. You're trying to create some momentum. Taking the first kick of the third quarter back for a touchdown, that is exactly what this head coach was looking for from his players.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Iowa is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Niall Kinnick among the legends to wear that uniform. They're trailing by 11 to Indiana. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Skips away from pressure. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Looking for a man. It's Boley. Going up top. Pulls it in on the right. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Kentucky right back to the line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They are getting cocky and cockier on 3rd down here. Gonna look downfield again. Deep shot for the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
That's a throw the quarterback would like to have back. He forced that one into double coverage. That means somebody else was wide open. Quarterback really needs to be better moving forward, working through his progressions.
On 4th down, looking to pass. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They're ready for the pass. You saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
Lost one deep down the right side. He's got it inside the 15. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, South Carolina. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air. And this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky.
And how about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, or number 3's coming soon.
Back to throw. It's Bowling. It's incomplete, so the 2-point conversion no good, but there is a flag on the play. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Wide receiver going in motion. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
Takes a hit as he fires. Intercepted. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover 1, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it.
Going for the big play. Makes the grab. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. Kentucky going quickly. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And after taking a big loss on that run, you just wonder if you're on offense, if you may abandon that part of your game and just start trying to throw it. You're down by a lot here in the 2nd half. 3rd quarter, you've got lots of time, but you need to throw the football to get back in this thing.
Just missed on the connection. Incomplete.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved when I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication. And it can...
Looking for the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Kentucky. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
So a lot of time to go here in the 3rd quarter, but they want the ball back right now with an onside kick.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but that's why they're called the hands team. Great job recovering that ball.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Quarterback adapting. Going to try to get it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Sellers. And he throws another Another interception, his third one of the night. Got room on the return. He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back, takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Wide receiver comes in motion. He's looking to pass. Here's the pressure. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. And the Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Connection to the right. Tackled there by the defense. Kentucky right back to the line. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Got his man in the middle. Quick spin on the ride. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Touchdown, Wildcats. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Now we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On the run from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it. 1st and 10 at the 42. Back to pass, it's Sellers. That one comes out hot down the right side. And it's caught inside the 15.
And they come up with an explosive play there. The quarterback had exactly what he wanted. Man coverage, safety in the middle of the field, so he throws the go route to the outside, finds his best one-on-one matchup. And how about the speed and the ability to track that football and give this offense a jolt?
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. 2-point conversion attempt is on the way.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Yeah, and the defense comes up with the stop, and you just wonder, the analytics world and all that stuff, that whatever the card says to do, you're supposed to do. I wonder if they were listening to that card.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. This junior making his presence. And making the stop after a short gain.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Kentucky going quickly.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll move the tight end. Using his legs, it's Wilcox. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Brown. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, he's off to a good start this year. That's already his 3rd receiving touchdown. We're only 4 games into this season. I love how they line him up all over the field, and as the season goes on, they're going to keep being more and more creative with how they get this guy the ball.
He is denied, and they will not be able to take the lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This should be the last play of the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Finds his tight end. Breaks into the open. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Scrambling away. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got a man. It's Bennett. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Gamecocks are on the move. Off the play fake on 1st down. With the catch, it's
God
Brown.
damn it, Steve, that should have been a fucking pick.
He's got room. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Man, he just continues to be on fire at the quarterback spot, continues to chew up yards. Over 100, over 200, over 300. Now we're over 450. Have yourself a day, young man.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Looking to the big tight end. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they take it in for 6 more points. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella.
And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed.
2-point plays, the windows are very small to throw into. That time, he just tried to force it into a tiny window. Ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Tight end now in motion. They'll run it from the gun. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Extending the play. Fires to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, Dave. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Inside the 15, first and 10 from the 14. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Tight ends are supposed to be the quarterback's security blanket, especially down here in the red zone. And that time, he just dropped it.
Fires to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, South Carolina. They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. On the run, still looking. Throwing on the run. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. At the 45, on its way. A dangerous cover man and a dangerous return man after the pick as he gets it all the way to the 44-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They'll start this drive going to the air. Unloads to the wideout. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. The play action fake. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
The offense has got to find something here in the fourth quarter. You can tell, pressing a little bit. They need that big play. They want that big play to try to make this game a better.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's...
There he goes. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the fourth quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page.
And he throws another interception, his third of the night. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they got it at the 49.
Man, And this is exactly the situation you want to get in as a defense. You got the lead late in the football game. You know they got to throw. And what do? You get to the quarterback, you hit him, and you get pressure on him. And then what happens, Palmer?
Yeah, it's complimentary football, David. No question about it. They're just putting the hammer down right now with the lead. And the defense playing accordingly. Now giving it back to their offense for an opportunity to pad this lead even further here as we're in the fourth quarter.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Starting to feel a little pressure. He goes out of bounds. He's a few yards short, and they'll have to turn the football over. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Here's the handoff. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives. The best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of that right now, loading the box. Everybody up front is ready for the run.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here's a throw downfield late. He's got it down the right side. Turning it on. Oh, and he ruins the big gator with a fumble. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. 2nd down coming up. Back to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. It's very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though
a shot toward the end zone. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. The give to the tailback. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. Just feeds the running back. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They're wanting to pile up some extra points. He hurls one deep down the left side. Final shot falls to the turf, and that'll be the ball game. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
if you